Sorry for the little delay on the commentary. Hello guys, my name is Carly. I'll be commenting this race between AwesomeAggron and hedweg1909. So... Right now we're having a pretty standard start where most of the player usually reads the card, so that's a bit why hedweg is bonking a bit, probably looking at the card. On this very card, we have a lot of goals concerning moons, so there might be some interesting routing happening right here. So yes, the card does change with every bingo, and it also means that every run is completely different because you have to do your routing on the fly. Aggron just took some purples, meaning he's probably gonna grab the goal with purple coins in Cascade Kingdom. Or maybe a sticker even. We see here hedweg actually standing by, just trying to figure out a good route, which is completely normal for bingo. You rather take some time to look at the grid and evaluate all the routes possible instead of actually going back and forth between kingdoms. So since this is a triple bingo, you actually want to have 3 lines, columns, or diagonals. So every goal, like every line usually doesn't have like overlapping goals. So you have to take 3 lines that are all with connected goals, like the most as you can. The grid is also, fun fact, the grid is also constructed as a magic square for those who didn't know, which means that every single goal has a difficulty assigned to it, and those difficulties add up to a number, which in this case is 65 because I actually reversed engineered the thing a bit. So each line is theoretically on the same page, like having the same difficulty. So the runners have to route those lines with overlapping goals as much as they can because they are supposed to be of the same length each. So as we can see here, there's 16 moon in Cascade, 2 checkpoints in Cascade. Those 2 kind of overlaps, so if you are grabbing 16 moons in Cascade, you actually want to... It's probably super easy to grab the 2 checkpoints that you're missing. Speaking of 2 checkpoints, Aggron just picked the second one, making his first appearance on the grid, on the board. He also grabbed a few purple coins, And since there is not a purple coin goal in this grid, this probably means that he'll come back to Cascade to buy something. Because the shop isn't there on the first visit, it only appears on the second visit, so... Meanwhile, Hedweg is grabbing an extra capture in the big chain chomp, and... There, he grabbed the big chain chomp and the checkpoint behind it. So he has the 2 checkpoints as well for Cascade. Usually routing in bingo is far from being perfect for everyone that doesn't know, because you have a lot of stuff to track. So grabbing the bird there, Aggron showing that improvised routing is actually a good thing. Like, he grabbed purples and at the same time he actually caught the bird going right there. Grabbing employees only. And then buying the moon. There's a few interesting routes in this particular board, so let's see if our competitors actually grab the same route. I think there's a few routes that are valid, so it's probably going to come down to personal preference on which moons or on which goals are more found for each runners. Aggron having some trouble grabbing the dune like we all do. This hitbox on this particular dune moon is a pain. Like, trying to go fast and tracking where that bump is actually a problem. So Aggron already bought a costume, meaning he might go for some costume sets, because he did not grab the outfit moon associated with this one. So is it even on the board? It's not there. Sorry, my bad. So Aggron grabbing on top of the round tower, and Hedweg doing the same. Probably going for Peace in Sand, maybe? Might be completely wrong on that. So Edug is going straight towards the shards, while Agron is doing a quick detour by Jaxi to buying a bit sooner. Edug clearly showing that he's going for those 20 captures. Edug grabbing some more purples, working. For the verification of D-square, usually there's people behind the scenes looking at everything. Don't worry about that. But marking the goals is actually the responsibility of each runners. So it might take some time for a square to check out on the board. Just depends on when the runner actually gets the time to mark it. Edium grabbing another capture, while AwesomeAggron is grabbing some more coins and one sub-area moon? Yep, grabbing one. He skipped the second one. I wonder if this is intentional or he just forgot about it. I think it's intentional. And Agron grabbing another capture and then working its way towards the shards now. Edug showing some sweet movement to get on top of the tower. Or no, just grabbing 3 purples over there. I probably missed why on the grid why both runners are grabbing purples right now. This also means, like the story moons that Agron just finished, that both runners actually have one shard. Oh, sad death here. Both runners have one moon shard for the bottom right goal. So yeah, I probably missed another death. That's kind of sad. Counting checkpoints, making sure he has enough on Edug's side. That's probably for purchase. You're probably right, chat. There's a lot of purchasable on this grid. Stickers, costumes. So a second trip to the shop will be needed for Agron. Here's the second trip to the shop. Edug grabbing more purples. He's gonna do the rest of the city ones. Oh, Agron missing a few purples to grab the one purple to be exact, to buy the sticker. He's gonna place both runners at pretty much the same state. Both runners just giving high fives there. You're gonna get out of sand at pretty much the same time, so this is a close race, guys. For now, both runners seems to have the same route. Nothing really over the top. Still a lot of the grid is open, but Edu opting to start for notes, while Agron started collecting some more purples and just getting on his merry way on the any percent route. As I said, runners have to keep track themselves of every single goal. So having so much stuff to buy, you have a lot of stuff to track. Usually having a notepad close by is a really good thing, because you can actually note what you are having. Like, we know that Agron have one costume right now and the sticker, so I might have missed the souvenir if he bought it. Edu making his way in the tunnels under Lake Kingdom. And grabbing a checkpoint along the way. So Edu seems to be going for the shards and lake too, so while Agron is doing a little capture trip right now. Is he gonna go back for the shards too? Seems to be looking more at the timer right now. Oh, Dory getting in the way of this timer. That sounds familiar to me. Both runners seems to be on the same page for the route right now. They both seem to be going for the shards, which there is 2 goals, 6 and 4 moons with moon shards. Edu probably skipping the Rango boss fight at this point. Only 1 moon remaining. Yup. Edu probably going on his last moon, consisting of Captain Toad. And Edu going to the shop to grab the sticker and probably a souvenir, maybe? Or just the costume? Because he doesn't have enough coins for both right now. So he's grabbing the costume. Will he keep going? I think boat runners are actually going for the 16 moon and lake right now. Edu just realizing he missed. Did he? Oh. Agron with the clutch movement. Yeah, Edu realizing he forgot to grab the checkpoint near Rango. Oh. Agron entering the shop, forgetting that he's missing 2 coins to buy the next outfit. And now this is a time where route speculations should become handy. With 16 moon and lakes being in sight for boat runners, this probably means that column 4 is in their sight. So 20 unique captures was kind of marked already for both of them, as they captured so much stuff, both in sand and in the beginning of a lake. So we're gonna see some extra moons in lost compared to any percent. So Agron also grabbed a lot of coins up to now, so 1,500 coins is a lot, to say the least. Is he gonna go for it? Oh, he's going for the painting jump. Oh, so close. This jump is super tight. Edu having some problems with the big fish with Lactu. Oh, missing the bite. There you go. Agron grabbing 20 coins, probably 5 for the sticker and 15 for the outfit. So he's gonna do his quick trip to the shop. Meanwhile, Edug is cleaning up on his moons, showing off to the girl that Cheap Cheap is actually a thing. And yeah, you need to talk to her while in the sheep. Which, strangely enough, is the only girl in the old Lake Kingdom that is not afraid of Cheap Cheeps. Grabbing the secret moon. And music's for Edug. So that's 16 for Agron. And only missing 1 for Edug. And Agron is starting his backtrack trip, probably to buy more stickers from the Purple and Cap Kingdom. Meanwhile, Edug is currently finishing to clean up Lake. He's still missing 1 moon, which he'll buy to finish it, so we can rule out 1,500 coins for him. Agron grabbing a checkpoint there. But that goal isn't on the grid. What am I talking about? So I missed which kingdom Edug was going at. So Edug is just continuing his trip right now. Will he come back for some goals in Cap Kingdom? So this is now that it's going to be hard to tell which runner is actually in the lead. So Agron is also grabbing 1 extra shard moon from this room. He'll probably do the second one in Cap, I guess. Would be my guess, since he's already there. That would explain why he grabbed the checkpoint too. Warping back, doing his shop trip, and then grabbing the last shard moon in the frog sub-area. So Agron buying both the outfit and the sticker, which makes him have 3 outfits and 3 stickers, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he's gonna grab the extra coins, yes. showing that he probably is going for the 1,500 coins. Or just making me lie completely and using those 600 coins to grab costume by the end of the run. Which would be a lot more plausible, by the way. You're grabbing some more purples while doing the 80% route. Agron making sure not to grab the extra moon here, because you won't be needing it. So that's 4 moon shards for Agron. The 1 in Sand, the 2 in Cap Kingdom, and the 4th one in Lake that we just seen both runner grab. Meanwhile, Edug has 2 moon shards and grabbing a lot of checkpoints right now for Wooded. He's probably planning on coming back to most of the kingdoms, to most of the areas. Don't know why exactly right now. Or maybe it's just for safety. Safety is a big thing. When you forget a small thing in bingo, you might want to warp back just to be faster. So grabbing the cap checkpoint is actually a good thing, even though there might be no use to it. You grabbing the 4 purples there. Agron grabbing an extra moon from the shop. Not an extra one, but like the 80% moon. This still costs 100 coins, meaning it's slowing down his coin count. A 1,500 coins, by the way, you need to finish the run with it. It's not finish a run, but like you need to have 1,500 coin at any point during the run. So those 100 coins are just gone. You won't have them back. Edug opting to not do the flower path skip, which is a 2-second time save if you do it, and over a 25-second time loss if you miss it, so being safe is always a plus in bingo because you do a lot of movement that you're not usually used to. Missing 1 purple along the way. Edug says, I don't need that many, and just skips it. He already has 15 for the outfit, but he's still missing like 5 more for the sticker if he wants it. The sticker in Wooded actually costs 10 purple coins instead of 5. So if Edug doesn't go back to Cap, he's actually planning to go to Metro Kingdom. Here we see Agron going for the extra little coin stash in the maze. He wants all those coins. Oh, and did you know you can't buy more than 3 full costumes before going to Metro Kingdom? So, if you're planning on grabbing 8 full costume sets, you actually need to grab every single location precise outfits plus the 3 that you need with regular coins. Ooh, Agron actually taking the death here, which I was just talking about. I might have jinxed it. bad me. Aiden going for a little trip down deep woods. So is he gonna grab the goal with the 2 moons there? Seems like a possibility still. There's also 3 shiny rocks on the grid, which the third one will be in Cascade Kingdom on Revisit, where the Odyssey is the first time you see it. So, a lot of purple collecting still for Idug. He's at 29 right now, he needs 1 extra if he wants... no. He doesn't need any extra right now. He has enough for both the outfit and the sticker. So he might have an extra plan. Like an extra purchase that he wants to. Chooses the timer moon for his second moon in deep woods. So yes, it did mark this goal. The runners aren't forced to mark every single goal they achieve on the grid, only the ones that they want to, that are part of the route. So you can mark as many goals that you achieved on the grid, but if they don't serve any purpose, the only strategic quote-unquote advantage you're gaining is stressing out your opponent. Because sometimes seeing so many checked goals is kind of stressful. So this is where we see the runner's route diverging, I think. Because Agron doesn't seem to want to go to deep woods right now. He's still grabbing a lot of checkpoints though. And Idug realizing he just forgot to buy something in the shop with his purples. And also grabbing an extra shard moon here, so he's going for the 6 moon shards. Which is actually a good plan, because you already have 4. And he could finish this goal by loss, which is a good thing. Meanwhile, Idug bought the outfit, a sticker, and a souvenir. So Idug really going for that 3rd row. Coming back to grab the shard moon that Agron just grabbed. I think Agron is currently looking for the 6 purples that he's missing right now. And some extra moon to finish, of course. And that's a bit more checkpoints for Agron. He's at 22 coins, and if I followed his routing right, he's looking for 3 extra still. He's gonna grab the 3 behind the Odyssey. Oh no, he's going to Deep Woods. Okay. So don't forget that Edug doesn't have a trip back to Cap Kingdom right now. While Agron does. And those moon shards are actually a lot of time to sink into. And here's 25 coins for Agron. Not sure if he's actually going to grab more. And that's 2 more. There's 3 captures in Deep Woods. We've seen Edu grab 2 with the fir tree, the Christmas tree, and the rock. And Agron actually just grabbed the 2 captures and got out of there. So it doesn't seem like Agron is going for the first column. Agron opting to not grab to not wear the outfit. That's a little cutscene that you save. Little time saves. This is a speedrun. We need to save the frames, right? So if I read the players properly, Edug is probably aiming to do 14 moons in Seaside. Because it looks like he wants to go for row 3. Agron doing his backtrack to Cascade Kingdom, like I said in the beginning, because he grabs so many. Oh, and he actually grabs an extra moon here. One from Impart. I do wonder if he knows that this Intart moon counts towards Lake Kingdom and not Cascade, though. Sure hope he does. Having a little problem with the timer, but it's fine. Edu making sure to kill Klepto, but I wonder if he knows that unless you gave Klepto Cappy, Klepto will actually respawn and still wreck your day, unless you World Peace lost and then come back. Because that happened to me. It's not a good feeling. Can attest to that. Even collecting more purple coins along the way. Wanting both costumes and a sticker. Edu is currently going for Lost Moons, I think. Probably the 16-1 goal that's on the grid. More timers for Aggron. I sincerely hope Aggron didn't forget about the Seaside Moon that he grabbed. That doesn't count. That was a weird collision for Aggron, being diagonal on the ledge. More coins for Edug, an extra moon. A lot of players actually opt to die on this 2D moon because going back is somewhat slow. Aggron grabbing the big chain jump capture that he didn't on the first pass. Still needs 3 moons to be at 16 for the Cascade goal. Aggron is going to grab a few more coins here. Probably for the outfits, because 1,500 coins kind of seems out of his reach at the moment. Nice precise dive by Edug into the stairs. Only 3 moons remaining for Edug. He just... Yeah, I forgot to break the cage. A tiny bit too left. Too much to the left, sadly. Edug looking at his map menu to say, you have 12 moons right now, which isn't actually 12, it's 14 at the moment, because the menu is actually showing multi-moons as 1 moon, but they count as 3 still for the bingo goals, so... Oh, Aggron with the save! Will he manage to... will he manage to save it? Looks like he will. Oh, he gave up. Yeah, it's been a while already. He was struggling there. So yeah, he's gonna grab 2 extra moons here in this sub area, and it should be done with 16 moons in Cascade now. Edug with the 25 coins will have enough for souvenir, costume, and sticker. The last souvenir costing 25. Aggron opting to come back and grab the platforms here, while the pipe in the 2D section would have brought him right here, which is a strange decision, but when you're used to something, you shouldn't switch your ways, you know? So here's 16 moons for Agron in Cascade. He'll probably mark it when he exits the kingdom. Don't worry about it. And he's gonna do his little trip to his shop. He's missing 3 coins to grab. No, he's not missing any coins. What am I saying? He has everything he needs for the costume and the sticker. I'm kind of mismatching the routes. Adug is going for souvenirs while Agron isn't. So... Oh, Adug is starting to buy outfits. He's flat out sorry, I missed this part. I have no idea how many he bought. Adug marking the 16 moons and lost. And Agron actually buying the 3 outfits he can from yellow coins, so that means that 1,500 coins is definitely marked out. He just marked a ton of goals. So he has the 8 costume sets because he has the 1 regional to Cap Kingdom, Cascade Kingdom, Sand Kingdom, Lake Kingdom, and Wooded Kingdom. That's 5 plus the 3 that are generalized in yellow coins. So that's the 8 costume, which marked 2 goals, 16 moons from Cascade, I just counted with you, and 5 stickers is counted from the 5 kingdoms he already visited. So that's a ton of gold. That's a ton of goals. And no, the boxers aren't considered a full costume set because it's only an outfit. There is no hat assigned to it. So Adug going to keep going to Metro, while Agron seems like he should be good to finish by Lost. So I think Agron's route was actually pretty good. Oh, bad death from Adug there. Almost did the same thing twice. Don't play it like me, Adug. Adug with 5 purples. Confirming us that he still plans to buy some stuff here. Chi-Star, she is not missing a moon in Cascade, at least not that I think of, because the moon in Seaside was attributed to Seaside from the get-go, so when he deposited the moons in the Odyssey, but it didn't count. Because when he checked his menu, it said 12. It said if he had 12 moons collected. If you count the 2 moons extra from a multi-moon, that means he was at 14 and then grabbed the sub area. That makes this count up to 16. So can Adug get to Seaside and collect 14 moons before Agron finishes? Still means that he has a lot to purchase, but game's not done yet. A lot can go wrong in Lost Kingdom. Believe me, I died there way too many times. Yes, he got the late cascade in part, but it didn't count as any goals for him, sadly. Not sure if he didn't know about that, or... We're gonna see Agron probably trigger Klepto and then grab shards. Will he grab the capture? Not the capture, but the Wiggler, sorry, little brain fart here. The Wiggler to grab the shards, or will he go man mode? Wait, it did leave Lake with 15? I lost track of that. If it did leave 15 out of Lake with 15, that means he was really aware of everything he was doing. Still need 25 coins and lost. Nice aiming by Agron. Making sure he hits the cage. Edu grabbing another moon from Moon Shards. This was his 5th or 6th one? Can't remember. Too much stuff, that's why I'm not alone on this. So yeah, you do grab sand, and there, the death from Agron. Lost is like you do this tiny mistake and it costs you a life. That's really painful. Agron just seeing the moon on top of the tree, coming back to it. So yeah, Edug got 1 shard in sand, then got 1 in lake, 1 in wooded, 1 in lost, that's 4. 5 with this one, so he's missing 1 extra shard, if I'm not mistaken. And there you go. 25 purples for Agron. And he's trying the man mode shards and lost. Sadly died. So he's only missing 2 moons. Edu doing the 80% route for Metro Kingdom, trying to go to Seaside as soon as possible. Cappy is knocking on the side of the tree for Agron. Needs to go right through if he wants to grab this one without the Wiggler. And that's the 5 shards for Agron. Still needs to grab the moon and grab 1 extra one to finish his triple. You're not done, Agron. It's 16 moons and lost, right? He has 15. I think he mismarked the goal. Did he? Or am I blind. I can't see the goal. Yeah, no, he mismarked it. And there you go. Going to grab the lone island, and Agron is done. Hedweg not too far behind because he only needs 14 moons and Cascade and 6 souvenirs. Yeah, the 14 moons in Seaside will be kind of long. Yeah, not 16, 14. Wow. I want to make it harder on Hedweg. GG, Agron. Hedweg will try to finish. Hedweg already has all the moons, so he doesn't need to talk to Otep, sadly. Hedweg trying to find out a few more purples to get out of this kingdom with the required costume sets and stickers. Purples in Metro Kingdom are not scarce, just really all over the place. So most of them are on the top of the roofs. So he might be looking a little while. I think he's looking at a cheat sheet right now as we speak. Oh, Hedweg just... okay. So yeah, Hedweg just decided, yeah, I won't finish, so it's fine. So, I think this is gonna be it. So, I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream, enjoyed the race.
Hello. So, my opponent just finished, and like, really, really good. So his route pick was just really, really epic, enabling him to actually end the run in Lost, which was crazy.
Yeah. That was a good race. So make sure to follow the runners and have fun. I'm gonna leave you to the next race. GG guys.